Making a sequel to a 3D animated movie that people love is challenging, but some franchises have totally nailed it. They've managed to keep the magic of the original while also making the story even better. Here are the top 10 3D animated movie sequels that are just as good, if not better, than the first one. Number 10. Cars 2 was a bit of a letdown. They focused too much on Mater and all that spy-themed stuff. But Cars 3 was way better. It was all about Lightning McQueen getting old, and it was really touching. For example, like when he had to mentor that new race car and accept that he wasn't the young hotshot anymore. The animation in the movies are just amazing, especially the racetracks and the open road, and of course, there's always those strong themes of friendship and never giving up. Number 9. The second Lego movie was just as fun and creative as the first one. It was still really funny and had a lot of heart, even though it wasn't quite as groundbreaking. They talked more about how siblings fight and how important it is to be creative. The animation was still really cool, and the writing was clever and full of pop culture references, and the message of the movie was really sweet. Number 8. The sequel to Despicable Me, titled Despicable Me 2, effectively capitalized on the captivating elements of its predecessor. It showcased an increased number of amusing exchanges between Gru and his adopted daughters, while simultaneously expanding the significance of the minions within the narrative. The film's blend of humor, emotional depth, and distinctive visual aesthetics resonated with families, propelling it to widespread success. Although Despicable Me 3 did not attain the same level of acclaim, the franchise has consistently ranked among the most prosperous and cherished in the animation industry. This enduring popularity can be attributed, in part, to the irresistible appeal of the minions and Gru's remarkable transformation from a villainous character to a devoted father figure. Number 7. The second installment of the Frozen franchise, titled Frozen 2, significantly expanded the universe and lore established in the original film. It provided further insight into the origins of Elsa's extraordinary abilities and explored the rich mythology surrounding Arendelle. The sequel delved into more profound and mature themes, such as self-discovery and the enduring impact of one's legacy, while maintaining the captivating musical elements that characterized the first film. Visually, Frozen 2 showcased even greater ambition, featuring awe-inspiring sequences such as Elsa's perilous journey across the Dark Sea. The enduring themes of familial bonds and personal growth continued to resonate deeply with audiences, solidifying the film's success. Number 6. Kung Fu Panda 2 significantly enhanced the franchise by incorporating emotional depth, delving into Po's personal history, and exploring themes of inner tranquility and familial bonds. It achieved a harmonious balance between humor and action, while simultaneously delivering a visually captivating animated experience. Kung Fu Panda 3 further expanded upon Po's development, examining his dual roles as an instructor and a learner. The trilogy is widely recognized for its exceptional fight choreography, its respectful homage to Chinese traditions, and its strong character development. Number 5. 14 years after the release of the original film, Incredibles 2 made its debut, seamlessly continuing the narrative from its predecessor. Preserving the retrofuturistic aesthetic and intricate family dynamics that garnered widespread adoration for the first installment, the sequel ingeniously reversed the roles, placing Elastigirl at the forefront of superhero endeavors while Mr. Incredible grappled with the challenges of domestic responsibilities. Moreover, the film astutely addressed contemporary societal issues while maintaining its exhilarating action sequences and intelligent, humorous script. Number 4. In the sequel to Finding Nemo, Finding Dory revisits the underwater realm while shifting the narrative focus to the endearing yet forgetful Dory. The film explores themes of familial bonds and self-discovery. Although not as groundbreaking as its predecessor, it introduces new characters and retains the heartwarming charm of the original. Pixar's expertise in emotionally compelling storytelling and visually captivating underwater environments establishes it as a worthy successor. Number 3. The aforementioned animated trilogy has garnered widespread critical acclaim. The second installment, titled How to Train Your Dragon 2, delved into more sophisticated and intricate themes, encompassing leadership, loss, and the obligations associated with adulthood. The visually captivating elements and emotionally resonant moments, particularly the dynamic between Hiccup and Toothless, distinguish this film. The concluding chapter, The Hidden World, brought the trilogy to a satisfying conclusion, preserving its emotional depth while simultaneously presenting an epic and visually stunning finale. Number 2. Shrek 2 is widely considered to be one of the finest animated sequels ever produced. It successfully expanded upon the enchanting fairy tale world established in the original film, introducing even more humor, character development, and unforgettable supporting characters such as Puss in Boots. While Shrek the Third and Shrek Forever After may not have achieved the same level of critical acclaim, they nonetheless retain the charm and subversive humor that have become synonymous with the franchise. Throughout the series, fairy tale satire is skillfully interwoven with genuine emotional depth. Number 1. The Toy Story franchise, produced by Pixar, has revolutionized the animation industry and established a benchmark for storytelling within the genre. Each subsequent installment has witnessed the evolution of its characters, with Toy Story 3 standing out as a particularly poignant exploration of themes such as maturation, loss, and the inexorable passage of time. Toy Story 4 delved into novel philosophical inquiries concerning purpose and identity, all the while preserving the humor and emotional resonance that contributed to the success of the earlier films. Each installment has demonstrated innovation in terms of technological advancements and narrative depth. These animated movie series not only kept us hooked with their first movies but also managed to keep us interested with their sequels. Each movie did a great job of developing the characters, telling the story, and making us get in our feelings. They also pushed the boundaries of 3D animation technology. The fact that these movies have been able to grow with their audience shows how strong the stories are and how creative the people who made them are. Please share your preferred sequel in the comments section below. If your favorite is not listed, kindly mention it as well. Animated films frequently enthrall audiences with their creativity, distinctive characters, and imaginative realms, leaving viewers yearning for more. While many films receive sequels, several iconic 3D animated films have not had a follow-up, despite their rich narratives and potential for further exploration. Below is a list of the top 10 3D animated films that are long overdue for sequels. Each of these movies presents a unique story, beloved characters, and fascinating settings that could be further expanded in a second, and perhaps, a third installment. Number 10. After the unfortunate demise of his brother, Hiro Hamada collaborates with his brother's inflatable healthcare robot, Baymax, and a group of friends to form a technologically advanced superhero team. Together, they investigate a mysterious villain responsible for his brother's death, ultimately saving their futuristic city of San Francisco. A potential sequel could explore the development of the Big Hero 6 team as they confront new supervillains and technological threats. Baymax's character could undergo further growth, potentially learning new abilities or contemplating existential questions about his purpose. The sequel could also focus on Hero's journey as a leader and inventor, balancing his superhero responsibilities with his personal life and aspirations. Number 9. An elderly gentleman, Carl Fredricksen, in a heartfelt gesture to honor his late wife's wishes, attaches numerous balloons to his house and embarks on an unforeseen journey with a young and adventurous boy named Russell. A compelling sequel could revolve around Russell's personal growth and coming-of-age experiences, with the wise and experienced Carl serving as a mentor and guide. Together, they could navigate new and captivating challenges in another remote or mythical setting, fostering a deeper bond and creating unforgettable memories. Number 8. In a future where pollution has rendered Earth uninhabitable, Wall-E, a solitary waste-collecting robot, remains to clean the planet. An encounter with Eve, a robot sent to assess Earth's viability, sparks an interstellar journey. Their mission culminates in the potential restoration of Earth and humanity's repatriation. A sequel could delve into the aftermath of humanity's return, addressing the complexities of reconstructing a sustainable society. Wall-E and Eve could guide humans in responsible environmental stewardship. The narrative could encompass other planets, introducing novel civilizations and technologies with both benefits and risks. Themes of environmentalism, artificial intelligence, and the human-machine dynamic could be further explored. Number 7. Ralph, a video game antagonist, embarks on a journey through various gaming platforms in an attempt to transition from a villainous role to a heroic one. However, his actions inadvertently jeopardize the stability of his arcade environment. Despite the existence of a sequel, a third installment could delve into the realm of virtual reality, mobile gaming, or the evolving landscape of artificial intelligence within the video game industry. Number 6. This motion picture chronicles the journey of an avian family as they undertake their yearly southerly migration for the winter season. Throughout their odyssey, they encounter a series of obstacles and adventures, garnering invaluable insights into familial bonds, survival techniques, and the paramount significance of unity. Contingent upon the narrative trajectory of the film, a subsequent installment could potentially continue to chronicle the ducks' future migrations, exposing them to diverse environments and novel perils. The introduction of additional migratory species could further enrich the narrative, as the ducks navigate unfamiliar ecosystems and confront natural phenomena or anthropogenic threats, such as pollution. Moreover, the sequel could delve deeper into the familial dynamics, shedding light on evolving relationships and character development as the flock expands or encounters new members. Number 5. In Ants, Z, a diligent worker ant who ponders the hierarchical structure of his colony, unintentionally emerges as a revolutionary leader when he confronts an oppressive military general. The subsequent installment could delve into Z's experiences following the rebellion, potentially exploring novel obstacles within the colony, such as external threats or the process of integrating with other insect colonies. Number 4. In A Bug's Life, Flick, a creative and resourceful ant, embarks on a mission to safeguard his colony from the oppressive grasshoppers who annually demand tribute. Mistakenly believing he has recruited a team of warriors, Flick assembles a troop of circus insects. Through strategic planning and collaborative efforts, they successfully overcome the grasshoppers and liberate the colony. Flick's ingenuity and bravery ultimately earn him the respect of his fellow ants, and he emerges as a hero in the eyes of Princess Ada. A sequel to A Bug's Life could delve into Flick's leadership and innovative capabilities as he guides his colony toward a new era of prosperity and confronts fresh challenges. Novel threats, such as aggressive insect species or environmental shifts, could necessitate Flick's quick thinking and adaptability. The colony's expansion into new territories could lead to encounters with diverse insect societies, each with unique lifestyles. The return of beloved characters, like the circus troupe, could inject humor and depth into the narrative, while new characters introduce fresh dynamics to the ant colony. Number 3. The protagonist of this story is Merida, a Scottish princess who challenges conventional norms, embarking on a transformative journey of self-discovery and leadership. A subsequent installment could delve into Merida's evolution as a monarch, navigating novel mythical challenges while striking a delicate balance between her regal duties and personal aspirations. Number 2. Remy, a gastronome rat, collaborates with a human chef to accomplish his culinary aspirations in a Parisian restaurant, overcoming various obstacles. As a sequel potential, Remy could broaden his culinary influence, encounter new competitors, or mentor another aspiring chef, facing novel culinary challenges in different cities. Number 1. Turbo, a garden snail with an audacious aspiration to become the world's fastest racer, embarks on an extraordinary journey. A fortuitous encounter with nitrous oxide bestows upon him super speed, prompting him to adopt the moniker Turbo and enter the prestigious Indy 500. Despite widespread skepticism, Turbo triumphs in the race, demonstrating that even the most unassuming individuals can achieve greatness. A compelling sequel could present Turbo with fresh challenges within the competitive racing realm. His newfound status as a champion may attract formidable rivals or unforeseen threats. Alternatively, Turbo could confront a temporary loss of his super speed abilities, necessitating reliance on his intellect, strategic prowess, and camaraderie to prevail. The narrative could venture into international racing, introducing diverse settings and characters from various regions. Additionally, themes of identity and self-worth could be explored as Turbo grapples with the question of whether his identity as a racer is solely defined by his extraordinary powers. These 3D animated motion pictures captivated audiences with their compelling characters, imaginative worlds, and emotional depth. Despite their success, many of them remain discrete stories, leaving ample untapped potential for sequels. Expanding on these cherished films could offer novel adventures, more profound character development, and fresh storylines that further explore their rich worlds. Sequels to these films would not only satisfy fans but also create opportunities to build on their legacies, offering exciting new experiences for audiences of all ages. 3D animation has brought about a remarkable transformation in the realm of cinema, giving rise to vibrant and captivating universes that enthrall audiences of all ages. Since its inception, the underlying technology of 3D animation has undergone continuous advancements, expanding the horizons of storytelling possibilities. Over the years, numerous 3D animated films have left an indelible impression on both the industry and popular culture, seamlessly blending cutting-edge technology with compelling narratives. Here are some notable 3D animated films that have made a lasting impact. Toy Story made a significant breakthrough in the film industry by pioneering fully computer-generated animation on the big screen. As a groundbreaking achievement, it introduced audiences to the potential of 3D animation by skillfully merging cutting-edge technology with compelling storytelling. Under the direction of John Lasseter and produced by Pixar, the film narrates the tale of a group of toys that come to life, with a particular focus on the dynamic between Woody, a cowboy doll, and Buzz Lightyear, an action figure representing a space ranger. Beyond its technological marvel, Toy Story resonated profoundly with audiences due to its emotional depth, clever humor, and exploration of universal themes such as friendship, envy, and self-discovery. This cinematic masterpiece paved the way for Pixar's subsequent dominance in the animation realm and ushered in a new era for animated films, transcending conventional hand-drawn techniques. The animated film Frozen, released in 2013, achieved remarkable success and cultural significance. Its signature song, Let It Go, resonated globally, becoming an anthem that transcended borders. Notably, the film challenged conventional Disney storytelling by presenting a narrative centered on sisterhood and self-discovery, rather than solely focusing on romantic relationships. The two central characters, Anna and Elsa, defied traditional princess archetypes, offering a refreshing perspective on female empowerment. Furthermore, Frozen showcased groundbreaking animation techniques, particularly in its depiction of ice, snow, and Elsa's magical abilities, setting new standards for rendering natural phenomena in 3D animation. This film marked a significant shift in Disney's portrayal of female protagonists, embracing more intricate character development and complex relationships. Pixar's Finding Nemo was a remarkable visual achievement, expanding the horizons of 3D animation by meticulously recreating the intricate details of the ocean's underwater world. The film's central narrative revolves around Marlin, a clownfish, who embarks on a perilous journey across the vast ocean in search of his lost son, Nemo, encountering numerous challenges along the way. Finding Nemo struck a chord with audiences due to its heartfelt portrayal of parental love and the concept of letting go, complemented by its cast of endearing and quirky characters, such as Dory, the fish with Alzheimer's. The film's success propelled Pixar to the forefront of animation innovation, solidifying its reputation as an industry leader. Notably, its animation of water, a notoriously challenging element to simulate in CGI, received widespread acclaim, marking a significant technical breakthrough in rendering natural elements. Coco, a Pixar production, was a heartfelt homage to Mexican culture and the traditions associated with Dia de los Muertos. The narrative centered around a boy named Miguel, an aspiring young musician, as he embarked on a journey into the land of the dead to unravel his family's history. What distinguished Coco was not only its visually stunning animation, which depicted the afterlife as a vibrant and intricately detailed realm, but also its unwavering commitment to cultural authenticity. Pixar collaborated closely with experts to ensure an accurate portrayal of Mexican customs, music, and folklore. The film explored universal themes of familial bonds, remembrance, and mortality, while simultaneously honoring the uniqueness of its cultural heritage. Coco achieved both critical acclaim and commercial success, underscoring the significance of representation in animated films. The animated film Up has received widespread acclaim for its profound emotional resonance, particularly in its iconic opening sequence. This wordless montage depicts the life and love shared between Carl and Ellie, culminating in Ellie's passing. Remarkably, this brief sequence manages to convey powerful themes of love, loss, the passage of time, and unfulfilled aspirations, resonating deeply with viewers of all ages. It is rare for an animated film to tackle such profound subjects with such poignancy, and Up's ability to connect with both children and adults elevates it beyond the realm of typical family entertainment. Shrek, a movie by DreamWorks, was a total game-changer. It was nothing like those typical Disney fairy tales. It was more like a funny, sarcastic take on the whole genre. With all its jokes, references to pop culture, and weird characters, Shrek was a hit for both kids and adults. The story was about this grumpy ogre named Shrek who goes on a mission to save a princess, but not for the usual reasons. The movie made fun of all the classic fairy tale stuff and talked about accepting yourself for who you are, and people loved it. It even helped DreamWorks become a big competitor to Disney. Plus, it showed that 3D animation could be funny and tell stories that everyone could enjoy. Shrek even won the first ever Academy Award for Best Animated Feature in 2002. WALL-E has this really strong message about the environment, as it shows us a future where humans have trashed the earth so bad that they had to leave, and now robots like WALL-E are stuck cleaning up the mess. It's like a warning about what could happen if we don't take care of our planet. Then there are these humans who have become really lazy and addicted to screens, which is like a comment on how we're always on our phones, tablets, and TVs. WALL-E makes us think about these important issues in a way that's easy to understand and makes us want to do better. Monsters, Inc. presented viewers with a highly creative and imaginative realm where monsters were employed in a factory, tasked with frightening children to generate energy for their city. This concept ingeniously reversed the conventional narrative of monsters under the bed, portraying the monsters not as malicious entities but as diligent workers fulfilling their professional responsibilities. The amusing and endearing aspect of the story arose from the fact that the monsters themselves were fearful of children. The film's meticulously crafted setting, Monstropolis, brought to life a world teeming with endearing and eccentric creatures, as well as an intriguing corporate culture, allowing audiences to fully immerse themselves in a genuinely unique universe. Inside Out introduced a remarkably creative and imaginative concept, the personification of human emotions. The narrative predominantly takes place within the mind of a girl named Riley, where 5 primary emotions, which are joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust, govern her reactions and influence her behavior. This innovative approach enabled the film to explore the intricacies of human feelings in a manner that was both accessible and profoundly insightful. By visualizing emotions as distinct characters with unique personalities, Inside Out presented a novel way to comprehend the human mind, making abstract psychological concepts relatable to both children and adults. The film Elemental uses the elements as metaphors to explore themes of diversity, integration, and acceptance. The central narrative follows Ember, a fiery character, and Wade, a watery character, who come from different elemental backgrounds and face challenges in understanding and accepting one another. Their journey mirrors real-world issues related to cultural differences and societal integration. By using elemental characters to address these themes, Elemental offers a unique and relatable perspective on the importance of empathy, understanding, and overcoming prejudice. Could you kindly share with us in the comments section the title of a 3D animated movie that has left a profound and enduring impression on your life? We would be delighted to learn about your cinematic experiences and the movies that have touched your heart. In the realm of animation movies, villains play a pivotal role in driving the narrative and creating compelling conflicts that propel the hero's journeys. These antagonists are often portrayed with larger-than-life personalities, complex motivations, and menacing charisma, captivating audiences with their unforgettable presence. From power-hungry tyrants to manipulative masterminds and tragic figures blurring the lines of morality, these villains contribute significantly to the emotional depth and narrative complexity of their respective films. Today, we present 10 of the most notable villains in animated movies, each leaving an indelible mark on the cinematic landscape. Number 10. Bellwether, a character in Zootopia, is a cunning and deceptive assistant mayor who harbors a hidden agenda. Despite her innocent appearance, she is driven by prejudice and a desire for power. Bellwether orchestrates a nefarious scheme to divide the predators and prey in Zootopia by disseminating fear and falsehoods. This character parallels real-world issues such as racism and political manipulation, employing fear as a means of control while concealing her true intentions. Bellwether's calm and gentle demeanor juxtaposed with her ruthless actions makes her a formidable and memorable villain in animation movies. Number 9. Tai Lung, the antagonist in Kung Fu Panda, is a complex character whose downfall can be attributed to his sense of entitlement and betrayal. Initially trained by Master Shifu, Tai Lung believed he was destined to become the Dragon Warrior. However, his aspirations were shattered when he was deemed unworthy of the honor. This rejection fueled his resentment and anger, transforming him into a ruthless warrior seeking vengeance. While Tai Lung possesses exceptional martial arts skills, making him a formidable opponent, it is his emotional depth that renders him even more compelling. His tragic backstory adds layers of complexity to his villainy, as his pursuit of power stems from a profound sense of personal failure and abandonment. Number 8. In the animated film Rise of the Guardians, Pitch Black emerges as the primary antagonist, embodying the essence of darkness and fear. His sleek and shadowy appearance, coupled with his ability to manipulate and instill doubt through his whispers, establishes a formidable presence throughout the narrative. Pitch's primary objective is to spread fear and extinguish hope, making him a formidable adversary in a world where belief in the Guardians, symbols of hope, joy, and wonder, is paramount. His capacity to exploit and subvert the Guardian's strengths further underscores his formidable nature. Pitch represents not merely an opponent to be vanquished, but rather an existential threat that challenges the very foundation of hope and succumbs to fear. Number 7. In the animated film Coco, Ernesto de la Cruz is a prominent musician who initially appears as a beloved icon to the film's protagonist, Miguel. However, as the narrative progresses, he stole his friend Hector's songs and took credit for them. This revelation exposes the darker side of Ernesto's character, highlighting the dangers of prioritizing fame over integrity. Despite his charisma and outward charm, Ernesto's actions demonstrate the negative consequences of sacrificing ethical principles for personal gain. His determination to preserve his legacy, even at the expense of others, renders him a complex and unforgettable character. Number 6. King Candy, the main antagonist in the animated film Wreck-It Ralph, exemplifies the epitome of deception. Behind his eccentric and charming facade lies a cunning mastermind orchestrating an elaborate scheme for personal gain. The revelation of his true identity as Turbo, a forgotten character from an antiquated game, adds a profound dimension to his villainy. Turbo's apprehension of obsolescence and replacement mirrors the anxieties prevalent in contemporary society, where individuals grapple with the fear of irrelevance in a rapidly evolving world. His manipulative tactics, including exploiting Vanellope and altering the game's fundamental code, underscore his unwavering pursuit of control. King Candy's flamboyant and grandiose appearance belies his sinister intentions, rendering his unveiling as Turbo all the more startling. His villainy encapsulates the themes of self-preservation and the detrimental pursuit of power at the expense of others, serving as a cautionary tale in the corporate realm. Number 5. Ramesses, the antagonist in The Prince of Egypt, is a complex and tragic character whose conflict with Moses stems from personal and familial struggles. In the animated sequences of the film, Ramesses is portrayed as a formidable figure, burdened by the responsibilities and expectations placed upon him as the Pharaoh of Egypt. His journey from Moses' beloved brother to his adversary is driven by a sense of duty to uphold the legacy of his father and protect the traditions of his people. While his actions, such as oppressing the Hebrews and defying Moses, are undoubtedly villainous, Ramesses' motivations are rooted in his fear of failing as a ruler and betraying his people's heritage. His deep emotional wounds make him a multifaceted character who is not purely evil but rather caught in a tragic situation that leads him down a dark path. Number 4. Dr. Facilier, also known as the Shadow Man, may not possess the most imposing physical presence, but his mastery of dark magic and his ability to manipulate others make him a formidable adversary in The Princess and the Frog. His three-dimensional animated character stands out due to his unique blend of voodoo magic, charisma, and unsettling connections with the spirit world. Facilier seeks wealth and power, but he also craves the validation that comes with controlling New Orleans. His smooth-talking demeanor conceals his darker intentions, and he employs deception to lure Prince Naveen into his trap. With his friends on the other side at his disposal, Facilier's formidable abilities keep the protagonists perpetually on edge. His ultimate downfall serves as a classic illustration of a villain's hubris, as he overestimates his control over the dark forces he commands. Number 3. Scar, which was originally brought to life in 2D for The Lion King back in 1994, gains new depth and realism in the 2019 CGI remake, enhancing his menacing presence. As a classic devious villain, Scar is clever, ambitious, and driven by a desire for ultimate power. His jealousy toward his own family, which in this case is his brother, Mufasa, and his nephew, Simba, motivates his drastic actions, including orchestrating Mufasa's death and putting the blame onto Simba. Scar's ability to manipulate others, particularly the hyenas, highlights his talent for betrayal. The sleek, gaunt design of his 3D character reflects his cold and calculating nature, making him one of the most memorable and iconic antagonists in the animated film history. Number 2. Syndrome, a former admirer of Mr. Incredible, experienced rejection and bitterness, leading to his transformation into a formidable villain. Initially an aspiring sidekick, he became known as Syndrome and embraced advanced technology to eliminate superheroes. His strategic intellect and technological prowess make him a formidable adversary despite lacking natural superpowers. Syndrome's pursuit of making everyone super raises concerns about mediocrity and exceptionalism, while his narcissistic desire for validation renders him a perilous antagonist. Number 1. Lotso, the seemingly affable and benevolent leader of the daycare in Toy Story 3, is one of Pixar's most intricate antagonists. On the surface, he presents himself as a benevolent and welcoming figure to the new toys, providing them with a sense of belonging after their owner has abandoned them. However, beneath this amiable facade lies a heart embittered by betrayal. Lotso was discarded by his previous owner, and this profound emotional trauma fuels his ruthless and manipulative behavior. He governs Sunnyside Daycare with an iron fist, relegating new toys to the harsh, caterpillar room, while his loyal followers revel in the comforts of the butterfly room. Lotso's influence stems from his ability to manipulate the other toys, exploiting their deepest fears of abandonment. His tragic backstory evokes a degree of sympathy, rendering him a multifaceted villain who embodies not only cruelty but also the anguish of feeling dispensable. These 10 antagonists are not only memorable for their malevolence but also for the intricate layers of complexity they bring to their respective films. In the realm of animation movies, the most compelling villains often mirror profound human emotions such as fear, envy, ambition, and treachery, making them not just formidable adversaries for the protagonists but also tragic figures in their own right. Whether through their chilling charisma or their morally ambiguous actions, these characters leave an indelible impression, underscoring the fact that sometimes the most effective villains are those who feel the most authentic. If you like animated movies, like this video and subscribe to the Wizard Multiverse.